I believe that the era of the guru and the master is really coming to an end, and if we can tap into that capacity that we have to perceive and receive these subtle energy, or sometimes not subtle, sometimes it's one of those life gives you, right? If we can get that and we know how to process it because we're in our own clarity, we become unstoppable. Okay, so I am at Amy's house. Castle of treasures. Shamanic chic is what she calls it. I love it. One of the things my friend Amy does is she serves a medicine called Kambo. Little disclaimer, make sure you do your research when doing any medicines, okay? Of course, this one is exciting because it works on the physical, emotional, and energetic levels, and it has few contraindications, but always wise to read up. I'm going to link some sites below, check them out. I did do this medicine maybe 2 years ago now, and I took a step away and allowed things to integrate. There was a lot of different stuff going on. As you probably know if you've done any medicine work whatsoever, is that life starts to change. It is a mega rearrangement. It's not like you can change your energy signature and then just breeze into your old life again, right? So it's expected that life's going to change, and sometimes that takes some time. So I spent a year integrating that, rearranging life, and now I've noticed that the medicines are coming back. So they come to you when you're ready, right? When you're ready to see what else is possible for yourself. And when I did Kambo the first times, I experienced such a lightness of being, such a clarity and a creativity. I just felt like my whole channel just opened, and this is something I really want to share because our, usual kind of Western culture, we don't really have ordeal type initiatory, this kind of work where we have to be brave and overcome something so that we can then get to the thing, apart from in life, but I mean like through a medicine or a practice like this. So it's really multiple things. It's, can you be vulnerable? Can you allow yourself to vomit? Like I heard that a lot of people are really fearful of vomiting, especially in front of another person. Can you withstand the immediate suffering, let's just say, the intensity, so that you can get to that clarity that's on the other side? That's kind of the payoff.
Identifying something that they want to shift in their life, an intention. That's why we say intention is so important with a Kambo session or any medicine work for that matter. Because if you're gonna struggle, you want to know that it's for a purpose, right? So you set your intention with the Kambo session. And when I see people struggling, I always just remind them to just focus on your intention, right? Because there really does seem to be something about just sitting vulnerable with something that you're really, really wanting to shift. And then just kind of letting it kick you around for a little while, and then purging it out in whatever way you purge it out, whether that be through a big cry, a scream, a big purge. I always say I've left a lot of stuff in the bucket, You just kind of focus on that, and there just seems to be something extremely cathartic about that. It's just like, okay, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to be super vulnerable with this, and then I'm going to receive this medicine, I'm going to feel it go through my body, and I'm going to hope that it isolates the thing, that shifts the thing that I want to shift, and I'm going to set all my intention to that, and we're going to work together as much as possible for that to happen, and then just let it go. We can all use a good detox, really. I mean, look, it's only people who are called to Kambo do Kambo anyway. There's no room for tourists really with Kambo. So,
not a spectator sport.
No, exactly. So I feel like if you feel the calling, that there's another thing I feel oftentimes when people come here to receive Kambo, I think that by the time that they get here to actually receive Kambo, they've gone through, I'm sure, a very long process. Not many people come just for shits and giggles.
Right?
The science behind Kambo is sound, you know? Like the science being of these bioactive peptides, right? That are in the secretion. That when the secretion gets into your lymphatic system and these peptides actually work their way through your system, they all have detoxification properties on the body. So once these bioactive peptides get into your lymphatic system, they actually really just start cleaning you out on a cellular level. And all these bioactive peptides, by science, have detoxification properties for the body. So detoxification, though, I mean, you know, like what you and I know is like toxins come in many different forms. When I was first presented with Kambo, I was kind of just a sanctimonious yogi who was only eating really green, like healthy food, and I was really like, oh, I don't need that. I don't feel I have any health issues as such, you know, like I felt great. I was working with ayahuasca. I wanted to do some deep healing, but I was like, I didn't see the connection with the physical body, you know, at the time. But now I really feel that, you know, obviously toxins come in many different forms. It's not just the stuff that we eat or the stuff that we feel or touch or whatever, or the air that we breathe. It's like literally the people we hang out with, their old stories, their deep-seated stuff, you know, like it comes in many different forms, these toxins, right?
And so it's just unknown in some way. Like there's sort of a mystery around how it actually can reach such deep places too, right? Is it sort of a case of that's the magic of the medicine?
Correct.
I just encourage you, I'm not here to tell you what to do. This is me just sharing what has worked for me so that it can sort of support whoever's coming with me on this mission to awaken their evolved communication capacity. That's it. You can come. You're invited if you want to. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it.